এতক্ষণ ধরে কথাই শুনতে পাচ্ছিলেন না? কি একটা অবস্থা! এখন কথা শোনা যায় তো নাকি? আমার তো এই ম্যাচ খেলাই হয়নি। কি কথা! ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম মন্ত্রী ভাইয়া, কেমন আছেন? এনার্জি অলওয়েজ আছে, প্যারা নাই। বার্সার এই নিউ জার্সি আজকে হচ্ছে খেলা আছে, খেলা দেখতে হইব। এতক্ষণে আমি ছিলাম না তাই যাচ্ছিল না, আমি এসেছি। ও তাই নাকি? এতক্ষণ ডিভিশন খেললাম। 3টা ম্যাচ খেললাম। না আমি প্রো না ভাইয়া। ইয়ো রায়হান ভাইয়া, কি অবস্থা, কেমন আছেন? তারপর পোলাপান ঘিরে তারপরে হাত এখন ব্যথা করতেছে, কমেন্টে ভালোভাবে করতে পারতেছি না আমি। থাপ কেন 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 থাপড়াতে হইলো? খেলা হচ্ছিল তো দেখলাম, ইংল্যান্ড আর পাকিস্তানের। জানার কি আছে, নেটে সার্চ দেন তাহলে তো পাবেন। পাকিস্তান ভার্সেস ইংল্যান্ড খেলা তো হচ্ছে। 165 রানের টার্গেট দিছে, 9টা উইকেট গেছে পাকিস্তানের। আর এদিকে ইংল্যান্ড ব্যাটিংয়ে আছে, 4টা উইকেট গেছে, 99 রান, 11 ওভার। এখনো 9 ওভার আছে, তাইলে হচ্ছে জিতে যাবে ইংল্যান্ড। 4টা গেছে, যদি উইকেট চলে যায় তাহলে। খেলা চলছে কন্টিনিউ ভাইয়া। আজকে তো আইডি রিভিউ দিব না ভাইয়া, সপ্তাহে একদিন তাও যদি মন চায়। হ্যাকার ভাই যে পারে রে ভাই। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম সামনুন হাসান। ইংল্যান্ড কারণ সিলেটি। আমি ইংল্যান্ড কারণ সিলেটি। ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা। তারাবি চলাকালীন চিল্লায় ছিল, ডাব্লিউডাব্লিউর মতন ফাইট করছিল। তারপর বুঝছি, রোজা রমজান মাসে এরকম করতে হয় না, ভালো করে বুঝাই বলেন। যাই হোক, আজকে ডিভিশনে সর্বোচ্চ কত পয়েন্ট করতে পারছে? সর্বোচ্চ কত পয়েন্ট? এই গত ফ্রেজে হচ্ছে 1900 কত যেন হইলো না, ওইটাই হাইস্ট। আরে আজকে কালকে তো লাইভে খেললাম তো 15 মাইনাস বলে একটা ম্যাচ খেলে ওই 15টা কভার করলাম। তারপর আজকে খেলছি সন্ধ্যার দিকে, তখনও মাইনাস খাইছি, দিয়ে পরে 3টা টানা ম্যাচ জিতছি। এই 15-16 করে দিচ্ছে জিতলে।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium,
আচ্ছা
and the
বুঝলাম না,
players on the
আপনারা
pitch
বুঝেন
are
তাইলেই
raring to
হবে।
go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter. Massimo Otto. Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
আউল হয় না?
It's a pretty loose pass. Otto spots it and intercepts. Hernes! Hernes!
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম জিয়ান ভাই, কেমন আছেন? কোন ক্যামেরা অ্যাঙ্গেল ইউজ করেন? আমি হচ্ছে ডাইনামিক ওয়াইড ইউজ করতাম, এখন হচ্ছে এখন ওটাই আছে। সেদিন আচ্ছা, সেদিন হচ্ছে ফ্রি কিকের জন্য চেঞ্জ করছিলাম, এখানে এখনো চেঞ্জ হয়নি। সিলভার ছিল, আমি ভাবছি হচ্ছে উলি এইখানে।
Newcastle looking to pass that. Good chance here.
Nice shot.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ পরে ভাইয়া, যদি খেলি পরে।
It's their second corner of the game.
লম্বু লম্বু সব ডিফেন্ডার।
Corner number 3 coming up. Big header. And the ball's come loose here.
হেড ছিল। আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
সুজান ভাইয়ের কাজই হচ্ছে খালি আল্লাহ হাফেজ দেওয়ার জন্য আসে।
Nicely aimed pass. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Neymar.
আরে গোল খাইছে।
Right into his... And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the
ওয়ালাইকুম
inevitable
আসসালাম।
classy finish.
ডিফেন্ডার তো সব আল্লাহ আকবার হয়ে গেছে।
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team,
তো চোখ কান বন্ধ করে ফেলে এখন ক্লিয়ার করতে নাকি এরকম।
That's good running with the ball. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
আরে আরে পাস দিয়ে উচিত হয়নি, শট মারলে হতো। আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, শুরু থেকে খেললে তো অনেকে ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলতে পারে। এত ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ খেলা যায় বলেন?
Corner number 4 coming up here. It's a mighty effort.
লাইক সিরিয়াসলি এরা বলে গোল দিতে পারে না মাইলিন? আমি তো ভাবছি এটা গোল হয়ে গেছে। এদের মাথা কেটে ফেলা উচিত, হওয়ার দরকার নেই এরকম মাথা। কি হয়েছে এখানে? অলিভার কি এলো? তাতে লাগছে মনে হয়।
Could be danger here. Cantona. That's an imaginative pass. It's played through for him. Tries a shot. He's beaten the
ভাই
keeper.
ভাই কি পাস ছিল এটা, মারাত্মক।
Pernis is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! And it's come back out to him.
আরে ছি,
That was probably asking just too much. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Applies the finish! Defending of the desperate variety. He's in a great position here. This shooting chance! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an
এখন আপনি
equalizer.
কাজ হবে হচ্ছে আমার লাইভ স্ট্রিম দেখা শুধু।
Peter, they've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
No space, no problem. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
ব্যাক কভার দিয়ে কে মারে
Much to complain about or worry about,
আচ্ছা যাই হোক,
Peter.
বুঝছি
I think
ব্যাপারটা
it's
আপনার
a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see
মেয়েরা
how both
ভাই
teams go
আয় তো
about trying to
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো
establish
আপনার
a
কি
little more
অবস্থা
control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
আজকে মনে হয় না বেশিক্ষণ লাইভ করতে পারবো, ফোনে বেশি চার্জ নেই, উইথাউট কেবল কাজ খেলতে গেলে একটু সমস্যা হয়, মানে সমস্যা হয় বলতে
the second half
চার্জ
started.
থাকে না।
Cantona is onto this. A look. Cantona!
ভাই
That's a half-decent try.
কেমনে গোল হয় না?
knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
এটা কেমনে পসিবল? এটা সুন্দর একটা
Haaland. And he's got the beating of his man. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
And it's
আরে
Hazard.
আটকে যায় কেমনে?
Odo is always looking to play quality balls. Best tries to
এই
pass it
ক্যান্টোনা
through.
ক্যান্টোনা
Interception.
ক্যান্টোনা
His positioning was spot on.
দিতেই চাইনি
Well, the
ওইখানে।
run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Marquinhos cuts it out.
বেস্ট কেমনে
Well,
কি
quality
কেমনে কি
clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good-looking ball. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Cantona. Cantona has created one goal already. It's a good spell of possession, this. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. And that is a little undercooked. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, it's come loose.
এই ভুলগুলা কেন যে করি?
And he's there to retrieve it.
Oh, really well played.
Incoming delivery.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Messi. And here's Neymar. Goes for goal.
রান
Hernes. He has found the way through. He's coming
ভাই
hard.
কে এরে
I
আমি
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made
আর
it
সুযোগ
look
পাবো
a
এখন?
bit predictable.
আজ গবি তোর এটা একটা কথাবার্তা।
Nicely intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Best picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here.
কমেন্টের
Perhaps
মধ্যে
one
ভুল
team
রাইটিং
might
হতে পারে।
be happier,
আরে
but
আমি ভাবছি আমি হয়তো বা আর আমি ভাবছি আমি 2টা গোল দিয়ে আছি, তো হুদাই কি কি। আর হৃদয় আহমেদ হচ্ছে আমার বাসায় থেকে আমার কেন গালাবে বলেন? এটাই তো ভালো না, 2 দাগে তো খেলাই যাবে না। ওইভাবেই খেললাম, খেলার পর আর হচ্ছে সাউন্ড, আমি রাতে করে তো আস্তেই কথা বলতে হবে ভাইয়া, তারপরেও এখন কি করার বলেন। আর ম্যাচ খেলার সময় আমি হচ্ছে কথা খুব কমই বলি, এই জন্য হয়তো বা ভাবেন, বুঝছেন। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম ফুয়াদ হাসান, কি অবস্থা ভাইয়া, কেমন আছেন? আচ্ছা জিয়াদ ভাই, তো আপনি আসছেন তাই না? নিকন জিয়াদ দুইজন নাকি? আর হচ্ছে আমার ম্যাচ আছে আজকেও, ঠিক আছে। অপোনেন্টের আইডি অনেক ভালো। নেইমার ট্রেনিং ইউজ করছেন? না, আমি কোনো ট্রেনিং চেঞ্জ করিনি, সময় পাইনি,
Well, football is, of course,
মনেও ছিল
ultimately
না।
just a
মানে
game, but for the next 2
আজকে অনেক
hours,
ব্যস্ত
it might
ছিলাম।
not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy.
এই তো
This
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো।
certainly matters.
সাকিব ইসলাম, আপনি কেমন আছেন ভাইয়া?
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team
কি রে,
knows what
ধরতে
it's
পারলো
doing,
না?
and I think we're going to see that reflected.
এখানে পাস
No
দেব না,
messing about,
এই ভুল
just
করছি না।
bludgeoned away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cantona. Hernes. There's the shot!
গোল হয়ে যেত ওন ক্যান্টনের ট্রেনিংটা। আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে, দিবনি, একটু ওয়েট করেন, ম্যাচ শেষ হোক।
And we have our very first corner. He gets big. Oh, he's hit the bar.
হাই,
Red card is flag
কেমনে
offside.
কেমনে কেমনে আমার বাসা রাজশাহী, সিনেপ্লেক্স। সিনেপ্লেক্সের নাম শুনে আমার রাজশাহী সিনেপ্লেক্সের কথা মনে হয়ে গেল।
Passes coming off in quick succession here. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Referee's given a throw.
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ক্যান্টনার দিবনি ট্রেনিং।
Now it's Neymar. The cross, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Knocks it into space. Neymar picks it up out wide. And he's been shifted off it. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that was vital. Vitinha.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one.
কেমন
Goal! Inter! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Vitinha. Ernest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball played for Conte. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Messi. And he was alert
আরে
to it.
লাক কতটা খারাপ।
Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. And
জি
it's
ভাইয়া
half-time
পড়াশোনা
here.
করি।
There's been no shortage of
কেন
industry
কেন?
or intent thus far. A little inspiration and
অবাক হয়ে গিয়েছে।
inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing...
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a
এই
foul.
ফাউলটা ডি বক্সের মধ্যেই কর।
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He has a look up. Can he finish? Oh,
ভাই
to the post.
লাইক
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for the run. Now it's Shevchenko. Conte. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up. Bullish header! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely
টাকা খরচ করি না
purring.
ভাইয়া।
Certain, searing, and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Things
ভাই
starting to
কেমনে
look
ওটা
very
গোল হইল না?
comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
খালি বলই দিতে পারে।
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
Oh, smashing header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter.
আরে বল দিতে এত সময় লাগে
Keeping sight of
আজগুবি
the
সব
ball,
প্লেয়ার মা।
made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that means just one thing. Match tries a shot! And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye
কিসের
accuracy.
ফাউল? এটা ফাউল দিছে কেন?
Expertly
উদয়
finished,
ফাউল হয়
and
নাকি?
he's done that so often.
As
কত
if
যে
three
মাইনাস দিবে?
weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Messi. Best! Superb from Best! Oh, it really is a finish of the
এই প্লে দিব ভাই
highest
আপনার
order.
এসএমএস তো একটাই দেখলাম।
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Newcastle playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Header! It's anyone's ball now. Rijkaard. Out to the left it goes. quality. Best. Oh, it's come loose.
Has been indicated.
Knocks it out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's their second corner of the game.
কি গোল মিস করলো, মানে একটা মারলাম, মালদিনি হেড দিল, বারে লাগলো।
Newcastle have their third corner. What a throw in.
হ্যাঁ, ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলবো পরে ভাইয়া।
Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's lost his man here. And the shot! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at them.
And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ পরে খেলবো ভাইয়া, এখন না। হতে পারে, ভালো খেলে। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম রহমতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু। মাত্র চেক দিলাম। আচ্ছা আচ্ছা। এটা তো পিটার স্মাইকেল ভালো পারফরমেন্স দিচ্ছে ভাইয়া, আমার ফল্টের জন্য গোল তো খাবে, সব তো আর জিকে সেভ করতে পারে না। অনেক আইফোন 14 প্লাস। হুম, এটার থেকে বেটার পারফরমেন্স দেবে আমি আগে আপনার ট্রেনিংয়ে ব্যবহার করতাম। এবার কি স্প্রিড বেস গেম স্টার্ট হয়ে গেল না? লাইভে আমার হারাইলো, আর কি বলবো। চুয়ামিনি কিন্তু ভালো ডিএমএফ। অবশ্যই চুয়ামিনি অনেক ভালো ডিএমএফ। আমার কাছে নাই, আমার কাছে তখন কয়েন ছিল না, তাই জন্য নিতে পারিনি। 1000 কয়েন থাকলে নিয়ে নিতাম। এদিকে তো ইংল্যান্ড জিতেই যাচ্ছে, বললাম না, একটা উইকেটও দিয়ে গেছে। 54 রান, এখনো হচ্ছে 2 আর 318, 20 বল আছে। 20 বলে 14 রান, আরামে জিতে যাবে। লাস্টের যারা বোলিং তারাও মনে হয় আসে জিতে দিতে পারবে। আমার নাই চুয়ামিনি, থাকলে তো খেলাইতাম। অনেকেরই কাছে আছে এই
The
54
noise
মিনিট
is
কাট।
just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns.
পর
This is
ভাইয়া
football
পরে
at
খেলবো
its
ভার্সেস।
finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, for a defence...
Can he finish? There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we
He
can't
could
be
think.
surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. There's the shot! Goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Newcastle are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Knocks it out wide. Carvajal made
Run.
a surge from fullback. As it
Best.
turned out unsuccessfully.
দাঁড়াতে পারবে না বেস্ট।
He's got away. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bebeto. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
রান
Tries to
রান
play it
রান।
through. It's been slipped through. He's found the way through. Oh, shooting chance!
গোল।
Just cruising. They are cruising. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Newcastle find a position of real strength now. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Newcastle are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Out towards the flank. Plays the return pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard. Now it's Raul. Aubameyang. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Messi. Rijkaard. For Messi. Played out wide.
There will be 3 minutes
He's
at
had a fair
time.
tumble under that challenge. Raul. Neymar. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. It could be in, and the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
To all members of the crowd,
Well,
I'd
for
like
me,
to
it's a
ask
lead
you to
that's
join
thoroughly
me in
deserved.
wishing our
They've
birthday
been
boy
quicker
a
to pretty much
very
everything so
special
far.
birthday.
The only thing you've got to wonder is how
Substitutions
taxing
taking
is this
place.
for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Newcastle have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And we are back on the way. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. And it's Bojan. And here's Bojan. Bojan Kurkic stood his ground strongly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Best. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Newcastle with the corner. They're first. Terrific header! Off the post! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And decent chance! Oh, taken with style! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and he shoots! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such an...
Goes for a shot! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bojan. Played into the box. Ah, he's given it away. Chance, surely! It's in! That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
After 75 minutes is number 20, Bebeto!
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. It's run loose here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bebeto. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it out wide. Robertson. And that's gone loose. Newcastle clearly now in lead preservation mode. Robertson. And it's Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
There will be 5
And the
minutes added
shots!
time.
Keeper always had the measure of that. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Conte. Newcastle finding their passes. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific.
মাইক্রোফোন একটু
The
খোলা ছিল,
other
এই জন্য
quite the
কথা
opposite in
বলতে
all of
পারছিলাম
those
না।
areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an info.
পুরা আন্ডাররেটেড একটা কার্ড, কিন্তু পুরা সেই খেলে। ডিভাইস হচ্ছে আইফোন 14 প্লাস। হ্যাঁ, আমি বুঝতে পারছি, এবার তো থাম্বনেইলে আমার ফোনের ডিভাইস নেমও লিখে দিতে হবে। যতবার কোশ্চেন এইটা নিয়ে হয়। ওর মানে খেলা তো শেষই ছিল, আবার ওনকে 14 দেয়, কেমনে কি? একটা মাইনাস দিলে 2টা খেলে ওই ফিল আপ করতে হয় আমার। আরে এদিকে তো ইংল্যান্ড জিতে গেল, আর 4 রান লাগবে। ওইদিকে উইকেটও গেছে, কিন্তু সম্ভাবনা জিতবে, ইংল্যান্ড জিতবেই দেখেন। আরে না, অপোনেন্টটা তো বেশি ছিল না মেবি, ওই জন্য। নেটের তো খুব খারাপ। এটা জিতলে কি 100 টাকা, কেমন আগের টাকা আগে পরিশোধ করেন, তারপরে এগুলো কথা বলেন। 1 টাকাও তো দেন না, আগের ম্যাচেই তো শুনলাম, কিছুই তো পাইলাম না। ডেনি অলমো ভালো খেলে। এই ইয়াং জেনারেশন ছেলে পেলে, পেডজি, তারপরে ডেনি অলমো, টরেস, বার্সার। কিছু মনে করার দরকার নাই। সালমান হাসান, ও আচ্ছা, ওই না কেন নামাইছে? ফ্যান ভাই, আপনি কি আজকেও এসএমএস দিলে, মানে কমেন্ট করলে আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি না, এরকম কিছু আছেন কি? থাক, খেলুক। স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট অফ করে না কেন? কোন আমি এটাই বুঝি না, কেন যে দিছে? খেলার একবারে আগে ছিল না, যখন তখন ভালো ছিল।
And the mood is boisterous. It is a
ভালো কিছু
perfect
দেয় না তো,
ambience for the central
কি কি যে
characters
দেয়?
who are ready now to perform.
কি কমেন্ট কি আজকে শো করছে তো নাকি?
So we're up and running.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes.
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
I doubt. And the shots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ernest. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Newcastle grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? This looks promising. And he's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Has a look and place it forward. Looking for a runner. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Out towards the flank. He is through here. Hoist big header. He scores.
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম ওয়াইসি, হ্যালো, কি অবস্থা, কেমন
It is
আছেন?
incredible.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, this looks sharp. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Conte. Now that looks a decent ball. Bale in acres of space out wide. He gets big! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ernest is all. And the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo,
জি,
high
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালোই
scoring.
আছি
That
ভাইয়া।
was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
A blue car parked
What a
outside
good
the
half.
stadium
They've
gate.
gone blow for
Kindly
blow,
remove it,
and
as
it's
it is about to be
2-2.
towed away. Substitution for
আমার
Manchester
অপোনেন্ট মনে হয় সে
United.
টাইম যখন শেষ হবে তখন আসবে, মানে অটো
That's the second half
হয়তো বা নেওয়ার
started.
জন্য।
Him is number 10, Alexander-Arnold.
Nicely aimed pass. And he thumps it clear. Pass just lacking in
কি
accuracy.
বল,
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the
না না,
opposition a
ও
bit more to think about.
জিয়াদ ভাই মনে হয় জিতলো না, ড্র হয়েছিল, ড্র গোল দিছিল, ড্র নালে উইন হয়েছে মনে নেই।
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to clear it.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
দেওয়া উচিত হয়নি।
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Batistuta. And this is... It's Son Heung-min! Now
নাইস।
that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
লাইভ শুরু করছি 10টা একটু পর। হ্যাঁ, একটু তো লেট হয়েছেন।
Over to the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Ernest. This might spell danger. Conte. Tries the cross. Cleared without hesitation. Son Heung-min is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Long ball looking to counter. Son Heung-min. That is good alertness. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through. Now it's Bale. Oh, super find. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Batistuta. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Out of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And they're not going to make any further
ভাই
progress
এটা
now.
কেমন পাস ছিল?
Now it's Son Heung-min. Cannavaro. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gabriel cuts it out. Good ball over the top. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম কৌশিক ভাইয়া, কেমন আছেন? টাটা। সামনান কি নাম? আমি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আছি।
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
All hands on
37,
deck for this one.
Van de Ven.
ভ্যান্ডাইক আছে, যে লম্বু বল গেলে তো হেড দিলেই গোল।
Coming on the field, number 3, Van Dijk. Number
Cleared without
19,
complication.
Gutmann. Substitutions
Neymar.
taking place.
Gabriel
2 minutes
makes
has
the
been
interception.
indicated.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
খেলাই শেষ।
Time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then?
মাইনাস খাচ্ছি। বুঝছি মাত্রিক ভাইয়া, বুঝতে পারছি। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম মহি, কেমন আছেন? আজকে বেশিক্ষণ খেলবো না। ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলি। কপ দেখি ভাইয়া, না কপ নাও খেলতে পারি। আচ্ছা, কি কাহিনী হয়েছে আমি জানি না আসলে। অ্যাকাউন্ট ম্যাচ কি মাইনাস পয়েন্ট আছে।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
আরে না
of
না,
a
ভুলবো
match
না।
that will really get
আমি
the
কিনে
juices
বললেন।
flowing.
হ্যাঁ না।
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad
ও
to report,
ক্যান্টোনা ট্রেনিং
it's Jim
চাইছিল,
Begley.
ভুলেই গেছি।
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
in modern football,
Oh, what has happened here? Hooders! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And here's Owen. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. And that could well leave a mark. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Passing nice and neat. And
What a
Owen!
save.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
ঠিক আছে, ম্যাচ শেষে দেখাচ্ছি, থামুন।
And we have our very first corner. Rui Costa plays it short. Owen. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their second corner now.
টিকি টাকা খেলা।
Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Still goalless. Messi is onto this. And it's Messi. Edmilson. Now he's off and running. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes for a shot.
আরে ভাই রে ভাই,
Just not
এগুলা
quite happening for him just now.
Well, the
ব্যর্থতা
breakthrough
জীবনের, আর
hasn't
কি
come
বলবো।
yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Makaleli. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And he whips it in. Hausen attempts a clearance. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Couldn't
আরে
squeeze
দি,
it
কে
through.
কোন পাশে বল দেয়?
Rui Costa. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well played. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
বাহ বাহ, কি কথা।
Threads one in. Messi knocks it into space. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
2 added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
found some space. Rui Costa. Oh, important interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch.
এই
not
ম্যাচ
by
শেষ
any
হোক,
means.
কার
The
কি কয়টা
intensity
কি
levels are
ট্রেনিং
there.
আগে বলেন,
Just
আমি দিয়ে
that
দেবো না তখন।
telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little...
Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Makalele can see things others simply cannot. Best. Makalele. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that's well spotted. Best!
কি শট মারছি
It's
আমি
off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Best is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's on it. Can he get away? He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Best, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম আলাইকুম আমি মানে কিছু বলার নাই
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on
আবি
it
করাতে মন
just yet.
চাচ্ছে এগুলো খেলা দেখার
Well,
পরে
it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And he's cut it out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there.
There will
The
be
final
1
ball
minute
was
added
very
time.
poor.
That's a cute ball. And that is as
হ্যাঁ
far
নেইমার
as it
কে নিছে
goes. Frustration,
নামাতে ইচ্ছা ছিল
exasperation,
না এই জন্য কাউকে
vexation,
নামাই
certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
হ্যালো তাজ কি অবস্থা কেমন আছো আচ্ছা প্রথমে হচ্ছে ক্যান্টন ট্রেনিং দেখাচ্ছি এটা হচ্ছে ক্যান্টন ট্রেনিং তারপরে চাইছে হচ্ছে কানতে এটা হচ্ছে কানতে ট্রেনিং না ডিভিশন এখন না সাউন্ড কম আস্তে কথা বলছি তাই ভাইয়া তারপর আর কার সিলভাস্ট্রে চাইছিলেন। আর আর কোনো কার্ড? আর কোনো কার্ডে চাইছিলেন কি নেইমারের? মালদিনি, আচ্ছা। এই ম্যাপে খেলানোর জন্য নেইমারের এটা। দেখাচ্ছি লুথারের। এটা হচ্ছে লুথার। আর হচ্ছে মালদিনি। আর আর কিছু? আপনি নিকুন, তুমি নিজেও করছো, ঠিক আছে, আমি তো জানি। ওকে টাটা, আমি ততক্ষণ থাকবোই না। আর কয়েকটা ম্যাচ খেলে চলে যাব। 25% চার্জ শুধু। রাইকার্ড, যাও যাও, তুমি যাও, খাওয়া দাওয়া করো। ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচই হবে, প্যারা নাই। এটা হচ্ছে রাইকার্ডের। চলে যাবো আর 2-1 ম্যাচে। হ্যালো পেস এমএস, কেমন আছেন? কেমন আছেন রিফান ভাই? আমি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালোই আছি। রুবেল হোসেন, হ্যাঁ ডিভিশন 1 ডান। জাভেদ, ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম ভাইয়া, কেমন আছেন? জি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Turry and this is Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody.
Martin.
Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Hernus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Back into the middle. Xavi Alonso.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Xavi Alonso. And this is Cruyff. And this is Remark. Takes a shot. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
লাইভটা একটু টানে নিলেই তো হয় পাগল।
Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lee Kang in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now this could tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted
পুলি কি চেঞ্জ করবো
superbly
নাকি?
there.
Nunes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Played back in. Best! Superb from Best! A finish of true class! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Newcastle have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi looking, and the volley,
There will be 1 minute
and
added
a
time.
terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change.
And Messi!
কমেন্ট করতে গেছি, কমেন্ট করতে যে দেখি বল দিয়ে দিছি।
That's very, very
কি
good.
একটা
You
অবস্থা।
can't ask for much more than that.
1 vs 1-ই খেলছি ভাইয়া।
Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
এগুলো হলো ফাউল।
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
This is the time you need that pace.
Out to the left it goes.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
Shot, surely!
আরে কি সমস্যা ফিনিশিংয়ে?
Just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Being still separated by the game's only goal. He's having a shot! And that has put paid to that. And here's Kante. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just...
Real chance! Well, got to be quick to recover this. He can get that clear. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's been cut out. Well played. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out to the left flank. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Maldini. Best. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed, decent chance! It's a loose, and again!
যাচ্ছে না নেন নেন
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's from Mario. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Minutes left on the clock. Oh, played through for the wide man.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tiki
Now it's from Mario.
There will be
Right
1 minute added time.
Messi.
বাবা
Played into
পেতে
space out wide. Beckenbauer. And that is as far as it goes.
Wasted
Newcastle
training
have held on.
দিচ্ছে
They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Best picking up the Man of the Match award, and
Please
no
make sure to
surprise
watch
there.
দেখাচ্ছি ইসিএল এর খেলা আজকে আছে তো রিয়ালেরও তো আছে ডটমন্ডের খেলা আছে টিকের ওটা দেখবো কিনা দেখি জানি না দেখতে পারি কাজ আছে অনেক খেলা দেখার পাশাপাশি করতে হবে কাজ এই কেমন হওয়া দরকার কিয়োশিদা হ্যাঁ ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলবো আর এটার পর আর একটা ম্যাচ মেবি নাহলে এটাই শেষ ফোনে চার্জ নাই ফোনও তো লাগবে না চার্জ না থাকলে তো ঝামেলা মেয়েরা ভাইয়ের কাছে আমি খালি হারি আজকে দেখি রিভেঞ্জ নিতে হবে আমার ক্রাশ বলে আলভারেজ তো ভালোই লাগে হাতি মেরেছে দিকে রোহন ভাই কি অবস্থা আমি তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আপনি কেমন আছেন রিয়েলের কালকে দেখলাম যে 2টার দিকে ইংল্যান্ড জিতে গেছে ওই ইন্টারের খেলা আছে না আজকে ও কালকে হচ্ছে বার্সার খেলা কালকে হ্যাঁ পিএসজি বার্সার কালকে খেলা আছে সরি হয়ে গেছে আমার ফোনের চার্জ খেলতে হইতো না আমার এত তাড়াতাড়ি কে আসে যারা ড্রিবলিং কম মনে হচ্ছে। ড্রিবলিং তো আমি অত খেলায় মানে করিও না, এই জন্য ড্রিবলিং কম থাকে ভালো। অনেক আগে ম্যাচে খেলছিলাম তো খেয়াল করিনি। কালকে যদি বেঁচে থাকি তাহলে তো কালকের কথা কালকে।
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played out wide.
Best really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good effort
অপ্রিয়জন
from
থেকে শট
distance.
নিছে।
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Deftly away. Grealish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that's an excellent interception. And the counter is on. Newcastle still without a single shot on target. Ernest.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirt.
It's Eto! He scored!
আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now that looks a decent ball. Grealish. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Stood up well to him there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, good spread. Out towards
ইরে
the
ভাই
flank.
কেমনে
Back
কেমনে
into the middle. There's the shot!
আর ভালোই লাগে।
Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
ভালো লাগছে না খেলতে।
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Maldini calmly anticipates. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added
And that's
time.
another good win of the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for
এরপর আর
half-time.
খেলবো না।
How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter.
খেলতাম
If
না,
it
আর
ain't
এরপর
broke,
ফোনে
don't
চার্জ
fix it.
নাই,
So
যার জন্য আরই
the
ভালো
manager
লাগছে
has to
এই ম্যাচ
really
শেষ।
change
Programs
at
are
this
available
stage.
from stands located by the gates.
ওকে টাটা।
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. And the shot! He scored! The second half off to a spectacular start.
বাদ পেয়েছি।
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Newcastle get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's well spotted. Grealish. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
And the shot! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter.
Nakata! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Best. Conte. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Forlan. That is good alertness. Conte. And it's Conte. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Nakata. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Maldini cuts it out. Hernes. Newcastle looking to pass their way through. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Eto'o. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that interception. And time is up. Newcastle
যাই
were a
হোক,
team not short on effort,
ভালো
but
লাগছে না,
ultimately they were
ফোনে
found
চার্জ নাই,
wanting when it
থাকেন
mattered.
সবাই,
That is simply not how you go about winning.
কালকে আসবো নি।
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic,
টাটা,
and they were
আল্লাহ
ruthlessly
হাফেজ।
exploited and deserved to be.